were Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities, cradle of the eternal fire. Yet it is here that darkness raises its hideous head, a deceitful Doppler, doubling as commander of the guard, a band of charlatans, diviners, and witches poised to pinch your purity and prosperity. The time has come for this to end, for us to cast off evil.
Well.
Evil. Do you renounce
Got some coin.
evil?
Come to the right place.
May the holy flame of the eternal fire come... No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. No! I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
A Doppler!
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
White one. Take a gander.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
That's it. Me! Listen. Bloody hell. No more, please!
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the King of Beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of Beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the Grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorceress bitch's shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Small animals. Can't say I'm really interested.
I know your trade. Spotted those yellow eyes amidst the rabble in the square right away. Did you notice how much common folk love flames? The eternal fire will consume them all one day, one way or another. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to mine. And nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Be seeing you.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs, roots, just turn to healing? Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions. Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
What next? Discretionary trip to Benedictine or...
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled.
Word is, nothing's...
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where'd you... I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck!
There's this place...
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sites,
Heard men like you...
and I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Ate the kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta jostle a good position where they toss the leftovers.
You're here with the circus, yes?
Any needs, Master?
Oi, Grey Knight. Arms for the poor?
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. My mind, thorough addled.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed unbewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Ah, because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Most certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That way.
That away. Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past a gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets might not let you in then. But that's easy enough to say. Listen.
Thanks for your help.
Tomorrow, what you can find today.
Arms for the poor.
So the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Sorceresses, their debauchery putting whores to shame. Alchemists violating...
See ya. What are you playing at? My bestie?
You call this living, Witcher?
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
What's the hurry, my prince?
It's clear as the tell. Right, what a freak.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. Three-titted wenches abandoned normal world. Truth is, we're already dependent on the black ones, economically.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look.
Yellow eyes, pair of swords.
Heard this place was a...
Heard right. Know the password, get him free.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
Wouldn't mind it.
What ails you?
See out one eye, my lord.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest. We must be strong together.
Look what I found!
That's a pretty necklace. Where'd you get it?
Was lying in the street, so I took it.
You look me straight in the eyes and lie, just like your pa. You're a good lad.
Now go play.
So, how are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menga's how? About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken? Or you got...
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have. But I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well-crafted. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another. For now, I'll leave you two alone.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice.
More precisely?
Young woman.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hope. You've been here a while?
I'll do everything. Well? Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then die for my good...
Well, some
causes.
For people, same old.
So, maybe...
You win.
Stop.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the...
Take care of yourself.
Greetings!
Well? There's a grab. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open a secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was
Current must have carried the sack seaward.
maybe some...
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guess...
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Well,
Seem to be in your element.
still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long, and it's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't
Triss, you told...
Of course.
Are you Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's...
More importantly, no one... But I'd prefer you not to...
Triss, you and Brandon here.
We settled on a full...
Brandon and Co. is a serious app.
You're a merchant.
Of course.
Half up front.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my...
Very...
We need to place these crystals around the... I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents...
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Well? Now we wait for... Hurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete dark. Masterful throw, really. Problem one.
So...
I'm just glad to see you.
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying...
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend... So...
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the term.
Stay out of it. We're here.
We're inseparable, see?
Geralt!
If you...
All right, we've talked. Do it.
Heard enough from this...
As have I. Neither is to...
Kill!
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me, and I... Spare me, good man.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no... Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep...
He was still better than... You know, I've been thinking who might know something about There's an Oneiromancer in town.
Never trusted in dreamers a bit.
Corinne's been very effective. You should... She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away...
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take...
Another rat infest.
Not exactly.
Thanks for everything.
Mm-hmm.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yeah.
Didn't need a recommendation.
Father always said, all ought...
I'm looking for...
Oh, you've come to the right place, then.
Why do you need to know that?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night.
Not interested in what...
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value?
I'd like to go in...
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The door. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked. Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Another masterpiece. An oven, and guess I should find an oven.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was...
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah.
Why would someone hurt me?
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams.
Very funny. Think.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up.
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me.
Why do you live in a...
Tell you a secret. The bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with...
Gave the banker a really big scare. See?
I don't want...
See, now wanna do this the night...
What'll you do?
Burdock. Godlings hate the...
You're stupid. You're stupid and a pig.
Truth is, we're already dependent.
Oh!
A good one to you, young man.
Hair's all grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you...
Herbs, young lad. I've all sort...
Not that surprised.
Monk's hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes ache.
Yeah.
Have a look, young man. You seem learned.
You just might have...
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Marks.
You pig! Trying to suffocate me! You oaf! You don't! Someone will do the same to you one day! Take this stupid axe, you bird-docking bully!
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Truth is, I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Burned some burdock in the stove. Godling couldn't stand the smell and fled. And Corinne simply awoke. Anyway, house is clean.
Excellent. I must admit the experience has put me off the building. I shan't keep it. I'm mindful of the reward I owe you, and you'll receive a sizable commission. Come by from time to time and ask.
Thanks.
Why?
Greetings, De Young.
I put the house up for sale, but still no offers either.
Count on it.
Presence is in front of the eternal fire.
I believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue
Novigrad proper.
Piledriver.
Still not safe at night.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like...
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of
Let's begin. What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured something. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see.
No.
You claim the woman has abilities.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains belief. I see.
No.
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions...
Let's continue.
Make yourself comfortable. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri.
Mm-hmm. If Ciri couldn't find...
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the path.
The swallow. It symbol.
The poet. Heard about him.
The rosemary and
As you enter the city through the red...
dandelion and hair.
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher.
So pale with you. Hey. Help some fellas out, because we're comrades, see? Witcher ain't. Except Witchers earn more. Old.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages.
Come on, don't make us beg.
You boys look tired.
Well, 2 days. Well said, Master. At home we would.
You dabble in the rain.
Ah! What a smack!
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain!
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges!
All's we want.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth! Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring.
With pleasure.
We can't kill him!
Give me back!
Reminds me of our days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, it was like we never left Vergen.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? But what'd she be doing?
Hiding, probably.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a week.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. I just barely returned, as you saw. Respecting the Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums.
Let's look.
Prime idea. Get out, pal. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I...
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to...
Got any better ideas? I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Help a poor fellow out.
Still here?
Just checking to see that everything's...
Actually, glad you're... Though well she knows the touch of silken lace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
Yes. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
Well, then one it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. They're safe.
You want to take this?
Nah, you can have.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well...
Arms for the poor?
I will get you every last crop of interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wet?
Close enough.
Keep at it.
Go.
Now listen.
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again. Ah, shit!
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me.
Sorry.
Don't know if you remember
I don't... Wait.
when you kicked Dandelion out. Through the...
Probably out whoring.
Ouch.
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was the last straw. All those questions about the washer...
Dandelion ask you about it?
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Ah.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bar? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his...
This woman, he would...
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it.
Thanks for your... Listen, when I...
No. I mean...
I'm a friend of Dan...
You've come to the right spot. How...
You, Eliel?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so it... Any better?
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern.
Don't think I want to...
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow.
Dandelion...
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan... Odd as requests go.
What did you and Dandelion...
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like... In fact...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him, but as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his...
Really?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is not a...
Why do I dress up? I became a tailor instead. Discover I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else?
I managed to stay.
I can help with much more. Greetings.
Glad to...
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on...
So... Got the courage to it.
Readily. You are a mutant.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. There's something to think.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put Oller at him and his tail slinks between his legs.
White-haired like a miller's son.
For a rise.
In.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No, but I shan't question you out of doors.
Looking for a girl named...
My maidservant. I'm afraid...
Perhaps Geralt could come...
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher?
Think I can find my own way.
Very well. Perhaps I can
Excuse me.
I am she.
Sorry, can't wait.
Geralt. Fine, if you're eager. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his...
but...
Yeah, this is grand.
You shan't disappoint. So, who would like to up?
Me. What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
How old are you again?
9. 8.
In that case...
Children, what's the...
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest, what's it like to cut a... Can you show us how to cut a kill betrayal potion?
Enough! That is all for today.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Mark.
It's great you... I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
So please do tell me.
Thanks. That was an ordeal.
The Ratcatcher had no...
Oh yeah? How's he?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want...
I know you saw...
Oh, yes.
He read you his poem?
No.
Maybe...
Mold. That... When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium...
See, Dandelion?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. But he never came back to see me. So...
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you.
Really? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you... Gee up! A snaky whip rose, the stallion dance betwixt her thighs. Lather bait...
Sorry, don't. Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Ow! You're stupid.
Ooh.
Rain again. Damn mages.
You gotta trace the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving and slippery, the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like it might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks. Oh! What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting.
Come with me. Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Wood to start with.
Damn it!
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Guards aren't up to muster. Let me right in. Just had to
I told Father they're a band of imbeciles.
Neither. So what? Before I ask, gotta admit.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit, but...
Came to ask about your
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute.
Mean he wasn't?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even... Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our... Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Granted, stop, Lord. Fight! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor...
Sorry. Got...
As you wish. What are you You asked about my relationship with Dandelion?
Wait a minute.
On occasion, yes. But if you'd shut your catty mouth for a Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed mine. I was left to rip Rosa. I had the best of intentions, you know that. I feel next sing at your funeral if you don't...
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not...
Listen, I just...
Edna might have. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents?
That sophisticated young lady...
We've picked up a...
Emperor continuing to...
His confidants must be. But Papa says that...
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of finance.
Wonder how the wars go.
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and...
What's Novigrad got to do with it?
Oh, even children. And they say the city...
Changing subjects. Who Dandelion sing a...
I believe she's a poetess, or Trabar, but who knows? The bard might have... I'd say it worked. You've got... Your face will be red.
Been a pleasure.
Exceeding... Well?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you...
How's here?
See you then.
See you. Kessen? K-Swex? Scandalous, letting such miscreants into the city.
Piss off! None of your kind will get in here on my watch. Hey, keep your distance.
Oh! Deepest apologies.
Spend all night spanking Hall. So
Help! Save me! I'm dying! Temple Guard let even you into the city.
Take it easy.
Don't like folk what...
Oh, yeah?
Supervisor Lund posted it.
Liked it.
Too bad.
So what's he do?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally.
Supervise.
Exactly.
I ain't.
Best hurry then, some.
Who took the con?
Didn't see the man. It was just.
When do you find?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet.
Any eyewitness?
No. Beast appears only...
Thanks. So long.
You're back.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded.
Oh!
Happy trails.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad?
Still don't.
What have you been up to?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned.
Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half.
Let's...
So?
What do you think?
Wait here, I'll go see the...
Do that ourselves. We dealt with the monster at the dock.
Witches? See,
a lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone...
I advise you to check.
Where's Yad Carrot?
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this...
I do not know any carrot.
Where's Yad Carrot?
Guards!
You'll never learn.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Carradin's disappeared. I swear.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven...
See?
That was murder.
Yes. More guardsmen will show. Let's go. Meet...
The Tavern V...
Yeah. See...
Let's go!
Sonny.
Ah!
We got a wholesome cheese in the town.
Oh!
Elven blood,
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Look! Look!
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to...
Monster?
Big, bad... If you're interested, drop by the Garren Estate.
Lingering like flies round shit.
All right, high time you explained.
Want the short version?
Let me hear the whole...
I had a friend.
You had a friend?
Oh, you're fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill him. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
As far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a... It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the...
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, Some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had...
Vienne.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
It's really important.
And what will...
Pay for your beer, for starters.
I was part of Karadin's band. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. The word around town is he's changed.
Karadin's chain.
He's dropped all his old connections.
Who else was in care?
Aside from me, Salise, Hammond, and Lund.
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match.
This.
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretogor, the kind rich men frequent.
Name of this brothel?
The Black Lily.
We need information.
Karadin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh, whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
What about you?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Karadin. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Karadin.
You have a hand in the murder...
Perhaps.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Salise.
Don't go looking for Karadin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Do whatever you think's right, Lambert.
Do what you think is right? Informers, racists, snitches!
Vienne, bloody hell, what is it?
They've come for me, Varren! I told you someone would!
Nessa 10.
Shit.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige, try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretogor and meet with Salise.
Lambert, let's talk.
No, let's not. This is one of those...
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right.
Geralt?
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen? Bugger off. I'm still straight into the bottle.
Touch me wifey and I'll smack you sideways.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy.
Had enough of you lot.
They seem desperate. Let them...
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Off the road.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hare. But you was cast in a different mould than us. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill.
As much as life.
Soothing.
We meet again.
Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Brood.
Shall we look at the horses?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella.
Gray's a nice color.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nem.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chest?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, Gallop. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently.
Seem to know your...
No is not the word.
I find them to be far more... Must say, I'm curious.
Mostly just tried...
What would you say?
Not what I came here.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what...
Why not? Wouldn't...
Well said.
Heard tales of Zericania.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Go, go. Come on.
The rush of air!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're...
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I'm Molly, my lord.
Call me Geralt.
Geralt!
That's right. Except it's the other way around.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by...
What? Dandelion couldn't.
No. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. But...
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember, she's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Dandelion told me once he...
Won't be too hard to convince him?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Ah, Geralt.
Gladly. It's a long way to know.
I'd say this... And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Don't be a fool now. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool.
Step up.
Don't be a fool now. Behave, Witcher. Another drifter in from Temeria. One drink, all I had.
So, how you go with this evening? I was puffing about when suddenly Puppy pops and heals me.
Looking to make some coins.
Oh. Hey, all right.
Ah,
shit.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers. Ah, you're back!
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got for...
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worth.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora?
the Oxenfurt-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. Made us stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberids, apparently. Named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
Miss Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Nose is too small.
From Will I? For the poor.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berry star, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berry star, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music.
Music? Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheet up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passiflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair.
Whoreson Jr.?
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan.
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, there's bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Geralt!
Tell me.
At a poetry tourney in Ellendale. Naturally, I'd already heard... And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated...
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it...
I see. Take care now.
Oh! Oh, I'm so annoyed.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir? It is named a celebrity.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters.
Busy?
Entertaining important.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
This is Geralt of Rivia. Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Son,
Work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident.
They were whoreson scum.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before the...
Let's give him a chance to...
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He'd tan the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for hope.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I... And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is...
Any clue on
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there.
Where's Junior's?
Near the temple. What? Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially. So cap.
Arena sounds promising.
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits. Now, Junior loves a good fight.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a...
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the...
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expect...
Thanks for your help, Dick.
Just go. And if you can't find the
You in contact?
See, you're as witty as ever. No.
Never quite forgave you for...
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything.
From Master Spot?
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials.
Yeah, except you used to do that in...
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I work.
Philippa Eilhart.
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's...
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philip...
Listen, Dandelion's missing.
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a...
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got problems? You? And if you did, why then I might be inclined.
Maybe I can...
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and...
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
Bart! Stop that! Now!
Bart! Mad! Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. But less thinky, but sadless.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll.
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Jorfin go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members own for reasons that should be obvious. I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems...
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip... All right. What'll...
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring it...
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, careful. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got it.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant...
No, but I am wondering...
Oh, no. Boo.
Bad mushrooms?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff...
Yes.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold.
Bart, you see them?
Bart through hole. Once...
Now. Shh.
Boom.
Boom!
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Mind describing?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down.
Must have noticed something.
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you.
Should look around the sewers.
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill to...
Thanks.
Yep. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty...
Hey, Bart.
Minute.
I mean a minute.
You mean?
One more time. Can't...
Siggy, you...
Anything suspicious?
Sup...
Something not normal. Something strange.
Ah!
The hissing.
But...
What?
Well...
What kind of hissing?
No.
Right. So...
Like...
A hissing rock. All right.
Good.
Why do you like...
Siggy.
He locked you up, alone.
When Bart...
What about, if you don't...
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks in?
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. pipe's grate. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Definitely came through here. The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. One of Dandelion's crew. Followed it there. To burn the corpses. Will go through elsewhere. Will never stop congregating with the other guy. Yet another shiny bauble. Getting close. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Got a minute? Done. Examined every...
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in...
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen?
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see.
Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking in.
Gotta ask me nicely.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk.
Fine.
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square.
How can I...
Got some coin I'd like...
You've come to the right... Radovid's not a whit better than... How can I be...
You play Gwent, don't you?
Oh, sure. Because I...
So you play or... So play me. Stake a unique card, maybe?
Why not? rightly
Tried your best.
There's Marquise Serenity, for instance. She don't.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. Footprints. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. .45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic.
You dying to know?
No, just...
Ah, Marigold playing in truth. Her ideals brought Triss here. She needs, speaking of which, and pardon my...
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're...
So we did. But I was...
Bullshit.
I trust you as much as you trust me.
Gentlemen, really feel... But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the street.
Bothered Triss for nothing. Nope.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your
Well, well, Merrick. Geralt, would you be kind enough to
What I've learned...
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because his honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menger's been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we...
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra...
Thought as much.
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere.
That changes everything. Listen.
All right, see...
Ooh. White one. Take a gander. Ooh. Glad to fuck off.
It rains. It pours.
A witcher? Hear about the notice, by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole.
Well, and...
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but it...
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skelliger, by the collapse...
Sounds fine.
Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Triss, sure you want...
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bed. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Merigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then?
Might not work. Manga's come.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we...
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think...
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great.
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though.
Wait.
Come on.
No.
Stop.
Still got a bad feeling about this.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Merigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the... Ah!
You're done jesting. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast.
You reckon we don't know what to do?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a...
Try to loosen it if I were you.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this!
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out!
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Merigold.
Fine. Grab her and come with me.
Scram before I lose my patience. Witcher. The eternal flame will burn away our sins. Scram before I lose my patience.
Beware. Here's where we split up. Go see Menge. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart.
Anyone can climb.
You'll start with your pinky nail. Nah. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Have a drink with...
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home!
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something.
Speaking of metal, this goblet...
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
I shall pay you twice the use.
Awfully generous.
Well, you've turned in...
You seem well informed. So you have to know Triss betrayed me first.
No. Be brave, dear. Just what? Ow! Ah, the bitch bites. Let's put a...
You surprise me, Geralt. So, you know something?
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philip. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person. Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
Please say where Dandelion is.
Yes, but... Triss. I should tend to your...
No need. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
After what they subjected you to?
He'd never...
I know.
Dandelion's safe. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out.
Could you...
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic.
Saw Menge burn it.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us.
So there's no way...
Sadly, no.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Nothing but dead ends.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before...
Menge's the only one who could have...
Yes.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now.
Fingers crossed. Listen. Well? This is where we split up. But...
Agreed. We've left too...
Yeah, but I...
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing.
Who do I spy? What? I will. Soon.
Me and Menge.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke.
Didn't see it anywhere.
You mean to say you...
First off, you came to me.
A vault that I need to...
That's all you're gonna say?
You lied to me.
What?
You knew from the start.
No, I didn't.
I jest you not, Geralt. You...
I can live with that.
This time. And now.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You...
Don't bother.
Then take my coin. I always... And a final humble plea.
Burn, you buggers. Let all the poor folk use it.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
I was made for loving.
Nothing hurts as much as love. Oi, Potter!
They want more
Oh.
Another freak.
What's new, killer?
I met you, mate. Back there
I'll make you weep! Have we found the captain another museum?
macrophages. Vile in a form.
Greetings.
What makes you think I...
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you...
Just so happens I'm doing...
Then maybe you'd like a look at...
Been a loan shark?
Aye.
So you helped your dad?
Nah. My own father left me here in pawn and never did redeem me.
Show me... What would you say?
men raided the Putrid Grove.
Oh, must have pissed off Bedlam.
Word is, some majors died.
This is no place for the likes of you.
Why are you even here?
Same reason anyone comes.
Invite only.
I think you're about...
By all means.
And you. Wish me luck.
Luck be with you at the tables.
I'll read it all back.
You've
Strange
no coin
bird.
left.
Who's
I'll
that?
read to my house.
I'm here
All
each
right.
day and I've not seen him.
What do you want?
May I?
Why not?
Hankering to play, but I'm...
I don't know yet. Perhaps you have coin, perhaps not. Stay out of trouble. You'll have, for now, plenty of tables for commoners upstairs.
Novigrad, capital
Another
of the
word
world.
out of you and I'll take you upstairs.
Rabble.
Looking for a rise.
You again. I believe I ought to quit with you.
May I join you?
I've never seen you here before.
Never seen you here.
You've clearly no notion who I am. Don't be... How did you even learn of this place?
Men at the door let me in.
No. Until then, I'll have my eye.
We done talking?
All right. Don't you think I know that?
Want a rematch?
What with? You've left me high and dry. I'll not bet half a crown more.
Ah, now she is a beauty.
What do you want?
Cards being kind today?
Matters little. I don't play plebs.
Actually, I was knighted.
Indeed.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia. Skirmish broke out on a bridge. Happened to be there with...
The battle for the bridge. Oh yes, heard of that. Consider my objections withdrawn, sir.
Wanna play?
Beautiful get.
Congratulations.
I thank you.
Huh? Huh?
Mind if I join?
No.
Wanna play?
Naturally. Beautiful get.
Congratulations.
I thank you.
Mind if I join you?
No. Take a seat.
Wanna play?
Nah.
Get in good hands.
Luck of the draw today.
You might make better use of that luck then. We've a room for specially...
If that's the case, I accept...
Come with me. Private room for the chosen few. No one will disturb you here.
Doesn't look too cozy. Not a comfortable place to play cards. Someone less trusting might take it for an interrogation room.
Junior doesn't believe in miracles. This is where cheats learn just how much he dislikes being robbed. Work him over. Once you're done, wrap a nice thick chain around his legs and drop him in the pontar.
This is...
Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Shit, those...
Bones are intact.
Will you free me?
You're not hurt all that bad. Let's talk first. Why are you here?
What? God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Whoreson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the detail.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. Bedlam will learn you help me.
Wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
Hear us out.
I got enough. Power of the eternal fire.
Geezer copper.
Oh, just you wait.
Nothing doing. Something recent.
Beg your pardon? I think I'm right. God, that's not the racehorse.
To the dog's name.
It's a material work.
Oh, good job.
Open up.
Aye.
Work with mages often?
My, aren't you curious?
No, I just know them. Usually.
Don't know 'em well, then. A hounded, hungry... Novigrad's a city of opportunity.
Should pick your men more carefully.
Yeah, he told me. Most likely promised...
So he said.
Take it.
Racehorse.